scotch, bourbon and rye. If they like a bottle, they'll tell you why.
Welcome to another episode of Trenny and C. I'm Trenny. This is C.
Hello.
We got Forty Creek C. And Bill.
Oh, I feel left out.
And we got Bill. And Bill. We got a very, very cool, special,
Exciting one for today.
whiskey in front of us today. And it's all ours.
I'm
is.
so excited for you guys to try it.
Woohoo! Very excited. Yeah. So we've never tried this. Why don't you kind of intro what we got here?
Sure. So, I don't like the plastic bag. Let's get rid of the plastic bag. This is Chronology. It's a really interesting backstory on this whiskey. It actually contains whiskey from every decade of my employment at Forty Creek. So the first whiskey that's in here is a 1992 single malt. The significance of that is that's the year that John Hall purchased the distillery from Otto Reeder. So that's the foundations of Forty Creek, is that 1992 liquid. The accountants hated me that I squirreled that away, and they didn't really know that it was there.
To our benefit.
Yes.
So that was from the 90s. From the 2000 decade, we've got a 25-year-old corn whiskey.
Okay, nice.
Then from the 2010s, we've got a 9-year-old rye, which adds quite a bit of dimension to the product. And then just to round it out from the 2020s, we've got a 5-year-old corn whiskey. Smooths it out a little bit, gives it a little bit more of that typical Forty Creek characteristic. So all of these things put together make for a really interesting product.
Here's what you gave me little samples of the individual whiskeys.
After you begged for them.
I did beg. I begged hard. And the really interesting thing for me is that some of those whiskeys on their own were so different that I'm like, I don't know how those are going to play well with everything else that you put in there.
Right.
But man, as soon as you married them together, it's like, oh yeah, I get that.
Cool.
So
And with the samples, did you make your own little versions of it?
No, I'm not
I
messing.
didn't give them that much.
Like literally, I'm like, it's like the dropper. That's the yeah.
And Chris, that's where experience on blending comes in.
Yeah.
Is the ability to see what those components are going to be like together. In fact, some of those liquids, I would say, are unconsumable on their own. They need to be changed. I know you're going to differ because you have a different.
I wouldn't go
palate.
that far, but but just like on their own, they were just so distinct. I'm like, yeah, like figuring out how they were gonna kind of weave together was.
But
yeah.
by the way. What was... Oh, yeah, beauty.
Bill's signature.
See that?
Signed copy?
Bill's.
How'd you end up with a Senka?
I know some people.
So, talk to us about single malt. Like, not familiar with the 40 Creek single malt, personally.
Okay, so back in the really early days, one of the first whiskeys that we released under the 40 Creek banner, we actually released two in the year 2000. We released Barrel Select, which is still on the market today, still does extremely well, both with the consumers and in whiskey competitions, etc. At the same time, we released a product called Niagara 3 Grain, or called 3 Grain.
3 grain.
And the backbone and what made that product completely different than the Barrel Select was that single malt whiskey. And it did not resonate with consumers at the time. I think it was a product that was way ahead of its time.
But is now.
So could probably do really well now.
Now it would be.
Yeah.
I've tasted it. I've dragged a few bottles out of the library and snuck it into a couple of tastings here and there, and it's a showstopper. Like everyone's like, "What? Where can I get that?" I'm like, "Well, nowhere."
You can. Sorry.
So this liquid is the last remaining barrel of that.
Cool.
And I've kind of had fun with this over the years because every year the accountants review the stocks of whiskey and they look at things and go, oh my God, this is worth this much money. We can't keep holding on to this. And every year I'd say, I'll get rid of it. I'll get rid of it.
Little more.
Well, we did get rid of it in this blend.
Well, and
Good
actually,
call,
this
finally.
has been done for 2 years,
Yes.
and there was some internal wranglings on if that we had to lobby pretty hard to let the company actually let us release
It really was a fight to get this product on the market.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the better whiskeys we've ever produced. There's a lot of layers to this. There's also a lot of depth.
Like, so on the nose, I get like a mild fruitiness to it,
Yep.
and then I get the house style, of course, of 40 Creek.
But I also get like and this is a good thing in my mind, a bit of a burnt match kind of thing
Yes.
on
Yeah.
the back.
I get a little bit of that little bit of those malty notes too, even on the nose.
I always describe this as like Maltesers candies.
Okay, yeah.
The chocolate malt.
Yeah.
Yeah, the maltiness for sure, but and a nice
And-
sweetness on the nose.
I mean, this
too.
bottle just opened, and I feel like as the glass has just been sitting here in our hands,
It changes.
It's changing. Yeah. Like
Sorry,
from a
what-
little bit.
What percentage are we at on this one? 45?
Yeah, 45.
Okay, I'm gonna taste it.
I'm way
Go
ahead
for
of you.
Because I want to see your reaction, because this is literally the first time
whoa.
you've tasted it.
And then it's
Whoa.
okay.
Yeah.
You almost get away from 40 Creek a little bit on this.
It is. It's a little.
And
It's
just
a
wait,
little
though,
bit divergent.
and it'll come back.
Well, there's like a bouquet up front.
Yeah,
almost.
totally.
Like,
Yeah, has this kind of some floral aspects.
like single malty, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely
like-
get the single malt on the taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get hints of it on the nose, but I find on the palate it just kind of
The sweetness is perfect.
blossoms.
Sweetness is there, but it also has like this almost like briny
Yes.
thing in the back. It's like I'm finding all these things in the back of the palate, like the kind of the finish, those parts, and then the 40 creakiness is up front.
Yeah.
Again, to me, this has multiple layers, and
Definitely
you
does.
can sit and dissect this. And
Yeah, 5-minute video. We're not even going to come close to getting all the
No.
flavor notes on this thing.
This is one of the ones too, if we were to do like a super critical tasting on it, pour it and give that thing some air. Yeah.
It would. I feel like it would go really good with ginger ale.
oh, absolutely, a man after my own heart.
Yeah, that's called the Bill Ashburn. That is the chronology.
Chronology
and
and
ginger ale.
chronology and chrono ginger.
Yeah, we got to come up with something.
Yeah.
Something better.
Sacrilegious
Chronology.
people, I think.
Chronology. There we go.
No,
Yeah.
We don't recommend that for everyone.
no.
It's only
You have to be a very special person to appreciate it.
Well, thank you for sharing this with us. We appreciate you coming by and telling us all about it. And all the best in retirement, Bill.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.